flop their way to an Eastern Conference Finals appearance. You really think talking to me the day after
be objective, sir.
is a good idea? No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You got to be objective.
Yeah, like you're objective when we talk about football and the Broncos.
No, I'm
okay.
very objective. I am very objective. More than you are when it comes to basketball. Come on, dude.
You picked the Broncos 5 years in a row to go to the Super Bowl.
I didn't. I picked them to go to the playoffs and think they can make a run.
Since we started doing this, you picked them to go to the Super Bowl every year.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, because they had a team that can be there. But now did I admit that it was going to be a struggle? No, you know what? No, I didn't. I will take that back. I picked Indianapolis to go to the Super Bowl last year. I picked them to win when they was in the playoffs, but I picked Indianapolis to go to the...
That was even worse.
Yeah, that was
No,
worse.
you picked Indianapolis. No, you picked Denver to go.
No, I picked Green Bay and the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I did.
Denver.
No, you can go. We can go back to that podcast because I picked Green.
We probably deleted it already.
Nah, that's why I said I remember picking the Colts because I said the Colts were gonna beat the Broncos, and there. So, but nonetheless, I'm objective. But I'll go ahead and break this down. I think it's pretty cool for them. I know you don't win because they did beat your team. So
whoopity-doo.
So it is. I think it's great for that city. Their hockey. No hockey team's got even in the NHL playoffs. So it's a big deal for them. So it's pretty cool. I know the Toronto Drakes that they call them. So, but unfortunately, not the Toronto Drakes that they call them. You never heard them call that? They've been called the Toronto Drakes. Kevin's like, nope. That's Twitter for you, man. Cleveland 2 first round appearances.
Flop like some of his songs have.
Hotline Bling. All right, Cleveland 2 first round appearances. I want to ask you, and I know you can break this down pretty well. I know you're gonna say fool's gold, so go ahead and break that down.
What?
Their first round where they sweep.
They played fucking. They did what they were supposed to do. They went and beat the crap out of whoever they were supposed to do. What surprised me was them making as many 3-pointers that they had.
Yeah.
After struggling all season, now all of a sudden everybody is shooting 3-pointers on that team. Their big key thing was when they obtained Channing Frye. When they got Channing Frye, it become completely different because then they did what they did in Miami. Put LeBron out there and surround him with 3-point shooting. And that's the same exact thing they did in Miami. So Miami North is playing well.
Miami North. I think it is fool's gold. I'm going to expand on that. Is that they did have tough competitive games against the Pistons. I would expect Stan Van Gundy teams to at least give it all there. But the Atlanta, they dogged them last year and they dogged them this year. So it seemed like nothing has changed as far as the Atlanta series. But it is like Kevin said on that. They're up about like 12% in shooting threes, making them. So that is a big difference, especially in the playoffs. And Kevin expanded that their Miami North, but you give LeBron that much room to operate, to go to the paint, penetrate, look for the shooter, kick the ball around. You know, it seemed to be working out for him so far. So, I mean, they swept their 2 opponents. But the Detroit series, it was supposed to happen. They were their first time being back in the playoffs in quite some time. And Atlanta, they just don't match up well with them. So, nonetheless, that's why I think it's a little miss fool's gold and real deal. So, X factor in this series, and you probably already done gave that away with Channing Frye, huh?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. J.R. Smith is going to be mine in this series. He just keep doing what he's doing. When J.R. Smith is making everything, he's been quoted on saying he'd rather take contested threes than the wide open ones, which is, I don't know.
Which is accurate.
Yeah, that is accurate, and that is a J.R. Smith type of comment. I can see him saying that, but he's going to have to continue his excellent shooting, and they're going to need someone.
It's accurate, though, if you watch his ass.
He does like to take against, like, contested
he likes
threes,
ones where he's falling off balance, throws it over his head. He does that crazy crap.
One of those shots that you don't think by any type of form or anything like that doesn't supposed to go in, but somehow it goes in for him. With him, he just needs to continue that excellent shooting and put the pressure on more Toronto to try to either get a game or two in this series. But J.R. Smith is my guy for the S factor.
You spent way too long talking about these people.
Yeah. Prediction: who's representing the Eastern NBA Finals?
not even going to answer.
Give me how many games are long lead on
4.
Got a sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm going to pick the Cavs, too. And I'm going to pick the Cavs in 5. I think Toronto's going to get one on the road. Kyle Lowry, it does have the tendency to get hot. So I think the one game they will get on the road, he'll have an explosion. Don't think DeRozan will do it, but I think Kyle Lowry, Patrick Patterson will do that. But besides that, too much LeBron, too much Kevin Love, too much Kyrie Irving, and just too much three-point shooting that seemed that, I'm not going to spend on it because it's going to be Cavs in 5. I'm just fortunate to give Toronto 1. But the 6th guy is not going to be with Toronto in this.
No.
So Toronto Drakes make their first appearance in the East Conference Finals. Possibly going to be a sweep, and I pick one game to go for them. So nonetheless, we move forward and let's talk about what was supposed to be the San Antonio Spurs and the Golden State Warriors. But Oklahoma City Thunder had different plans.
Somebody crashed the party.
So, so let's go and get that kicks off tonight at 9. We was going to save this one because this is the more entertaining series to talk about.
You think?
Obviously, because I don't know. Matter of fact, I'll tell you. You saw that picture that the NBA tweeted where they had DeRozan and LeBron, Curry, and what's the rest of around the Larry O'Brien. I'm sitting there thinking like, why is DeMar DeRozan near that picture? But I guess you just got to be nice and just put it in there. But
they should have had Kevin Durant bumping out in the race.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, why can't you put KD and Russell there? Because it's really just a 3-horse race now. Everybody's really counting Toronto out, and I know. Okay, let's go to the West.
I don't care about no picture.
We get in Toronto more. So I literally saw that picture this morning. I wanted to start bust. I did bust out laughing. I was like, why is he in that picture?
Until they bring back the dinosaur jerseys, I'm not talking about it.
Okay. All right. Each of Sunflower season. I'm gonna break this down here. You got the Golden State Warriors 73-9. The first round, they beat Houston in 5 games, and they beat Portland in 5 games. Oklahoma City is 55-27. They beat Dallas in 5 games, and they beat the San Antonio Spurs in 6 games. The season series went Warriors 3-0, 2-0 at home. You got the Warriors who won 116-108 on February 6th. February 27th, that game went to overtime. It was 121-118. And March the 3rd, you had the Warriors 121 to Thunder 106. Some of the notes that you got for this particular season series is that the Warriors' offensive rebound percentage was up 15%, was also the lowest mark against the all opponents. They all have 4 offensive rebounds in each of the last 2 meetings. Curry's 12 3-pointers in the February 27 meeting was highlighted by a 37-point game winner. 12.
How many?
12.
How many?
And what was that significance of it, Kevin?
There's a lot of them.
And it was an all-time record, most threes in the game.
How many?
12. More. It was a lot. He was making it rain, right? Basically. Kevin Durant's average against this particular team was 36.3 points per game, which was his highest against any Western Conference opponent. And while Kevin Durant shot 10 for 21,
how many?
36.3.
Okay. All you had to do was say them 2 things. That's why this whole series is going to be entertaining.
And while Kevin Durant shot 10 for 21 from 3-point range, his teammates shot 10 for 47, putting him at 21% shooting. So he's going to need some help. The Thunder number starting lineup was a plus 23 in 32 minutes against Golden State, allowing the Warriors to score 9 points per game. And then any other OKC lineup was a minus 49 in 117 minutes.
We do it. It was 90 points per 100 possessions. They've scored way over 90 points per game.
Yeah, possessions. So, getting that.
Way over. They scored way over 90 a game on Oklahoma City.
Yeah, so. All right, let's go ahead and talk. We can talk about this series all day, and we'll use some of these notes just to go there because Kevin's over here looking like he's about to fall asleep while he's eating his sunflower seeds. Don't want to bore him to death. But
I had to have a break.
So, all right, same question for this series. What is your initial thought on this series?
It should be fun. It should be really fun. The thing that gets me about this series is last series, the one thing that really got overlooked in the last series was Billy Donovan making the switch and playing Billy ball. Doing what he's done before and putting the two big men on the floor and letting them play a little defense, get a little physical, and use their size to open up the outside lanes for Durant and Westbrook and everything, and being able to play defense. Billy went back to wanting to play Billy ball, which was defense first. It will translate into your offensive side of the ball. And Steve the Mustache Adams had a great series last time against the Spurs, as well as Cantor did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and while you go on that point is they both bring in the top 6 offensive rebound percentage in the playoffs. So you're right, they did use that to their advantage. And even Westbrook is at 7.8%, which leads all guards in offensive rebound percentage. So it seemed like this thought.
God, if I would have known I was going to go into that and then it was going to lead to a stat, I wouldn't have said it.
Way to go, Kevin.
Oh,
so, hey, you proved your point. So I'm just backing you up. That's all. But okay.
I don't need a stat to see.
So my thought on this series is that it is going to be the size versus the spread game now, which is being played now. So a lot of these teams are trying to go ahead and go to that, but so it's going to be an interesting dynamic. Which one is going to win? The thing that you got on the other side of the ball is that you just got one of the best shooters that this game has ever seen. Make it a little bit complicated, but
hold on. What makes it difficult on the other side is you have 2 of the best shooters that anybody has ever seen on one team.
Very true.
And Klay Thompson is the most overlooked player in every series, yet when Curry went down, he took over. It's not the same game as Steph, but it's way similar, but he's way bigger and he actually plays better defense. But you look at that, they've got 2 of probably arguably the top 5 shooters ever in the NBA. And yes, I will put Klay Thompson up that high. Because if you watch him shoot, he's up there. So he's one of those overlooked guys that people need to stop overlooking him.
Yeah, he's starting to get my respect a little bit because I called him out last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he was ghost during the NBA Finals and everything like that. But I'm sure he's hearing these criticisms and he's stepping up with Curry going down. So, like I said, this guy has had 11 more catch and shoot 3-pointers than anybody else in the playoffs. So that just shows you how good this guy's been this postseason.
That just shows you how much 3-pointers they shoot.
That too, right?
That's ridiculous.
Crazy, and he had to show a lot of his load here because of the Curry's injury.
And the funny part is, every time they shoot one, you automatically think it's going in.
Hey, Curry was shot 50% from 3-point, so yeah, you got right to think about that, and Klay Thompson right behind him with that percentage. So yeah, man, this is insane how great this series is going to be.
50% from the 3-point line.
It's insane, man. Insane.
50%. That's not fair.
I posed it. Then I asked,
it's not fair.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair at all, man.
But the funny part is, the other side, those guys can do the same thing, just in bigger versions.
How crazy that this series features the last 3 scoring champs.
It's ridiculous.
You got Westbrook, you got KD, and then you got Curry. All these guys were scoring champs.
All these guys could score 80 points in a game. If they wanted to.
I'm telling you, we ain't gotta tell you. I mean, this is a must-watch series, but you know, if you like scoring, if you like up and down basketball, if you like pace at a fast pace, then this is the series to watch.
And that's the thing about this series. who's going to be able